All right, and we're back. Gonna be doing the last part of Chapter 3. Save failed my foot. Anyways, this is actually quite a tough level. It's tough for a variety of reasons, but we'll get into it when we get there. There's only 5 bounties, though, so pretty merciful in that regard.
You made it out. I knew you would.
I need to shut down the prison's shield to get off this rock. Got any ideas?
Well, let's see. You're gonna need to somehow overheat or destroy the cooling coils on the tower's 3 relay arms. That'll cause a core meltdown, and that'll shut it down, I think.
What about you?
Oh, don't worry about me, stranger. Tis the best day I've had in decades. I owe it all to you. Be a fine day to cash it all in. See you on the other side, stranger.
Oh yeah, stranger! Anyways, and then he becomes the merchant in Resident Evil 4. So, this is a pretty rough way to start out the level. 3 of these security droids, they ain't fucking around. Alright. I always think it's these 3 guys. It's not. Okay. Watch me say that and it ends up being one. I'm just kidding. He should be down here. He's being a pussy bitch, though. Yeah, nice 5 o'clock shadow on the both of you. Yeah, but I got a jetpack. That beats 5 o'clock shadow. There he is. Fuck, fuck, fuck. Okay. So that's the first of 5 bounties. This one's wanted dead. George Stock. Yeah, I bet. Alright, so this is the basics of this level. There's the reaction, like, core things, and they're separated into 3 separate parts. There's 1 bounty in each of those. This guy right here. And then there's one towards the end where we get... Well, if you're a Star Wars fan, you already know what the ship's called. The fire spray model, as we know of it by now. So this is also shoot the dudes until an area unlocks kind of puzzle, which fucks a lot of people up, which is understandable. Thank God the bounties are placed mercifully, 1 in each section of the levels, rather than just 1 per room, which makes things a hell of a lot easier. Ugh. And if you haven't deduced this, I'm just holding down the strafe button and then doing this. Makes life a lot easier. But this part is going to get pretty nuts pretty fast. It does the classic tried and true method of add more shit per, like, thing opened up. So right now, it's just guys. We can handle just guys, right? So don't make any of these jumps until you actually know your jetpack is ready. If you fuck up, you're going to drop and die, and it's very easy to die. So what we're looking for is groups of dudes on these platforms you can see in front of me. So you see how they're color-coded and everything? What we need to do, I think it's to my right. Yep, there we are. Or sorry, left. I don't know. It's a direction. It's space. This is your tell for how you know you need to be in a certain area. Oh my god. Is if there's guys on the platform, that's the way you know it's opened up. Alright, so our first bounty is going to be, or not first, but our next bounty is going to be in this room up here. Let me get rid of this, there we go. The secret's also in the second reactor, if I remember correctly. Alright, this guy's wanted alive. Alakimbo! Oh, I bet. I haven't mentioned this, but when you jump forward like that, you actually jump very, very far forward. It's a very good tactic for getting close to bounties, especially in Tatooine. There's a level in Tatooine where you don't have the jetpack, and it becomes very essential to learn that trick. Okay. There's 3 turrets, there we go. So I'm trying to keep my ranking pretty solid, so I'm not letting these Ugnaughts get hit. Alright. So you can be lame and boring, or you can be cool like me. Get right up inside the thing, crouch, and shoot. And that'll actually drop the reactor core naturally. It'll turn into that little color. That's how you know you're done. So, name how many games in Star Wars make you do this exact kind of puzzle of overheating or destabilizing a reactor. It's like Star Wars liquid intrigue. Just add reactor core. So we're just gonna fucking Rambo our way through this shit. I'm not really worried about saving this for the final boss, which I'm gonna say this right now. Bounty Hunter has not got the best bosses. Alright, so I hope you guys like rocket guys, because I sure do. The game likes using him too. And my frame rate's dipping, holy shit. This is not an emulator thing, this is how the game actually is on console as well. I think the Steam version might have cleaned it up, but I don't know. Fuck, that was too close. If you're curious, you hear like the disc read every now and then. That's because I'm running this off the actual disc. I'm not using an ISO or anything. I'm actually running this off of the disc from 20 years ago. But yeah, same principle applies here. We're basically just looking for guys. There we go. Guys! Okay, so this next bounty is going to be in this area. Not this specific area, but the next reactor. I'll burn through some darts. Why not? It is so fucking satisfying when you do that. If there's one thing that this game does, and by the way, this is not an endless pit. It's not a fucked up texture either. It's supposed to be like transparent glass. This game makes you really feel like you're fucking really a dangerous dude. Alright, so there's... Yeah, I see you. I'll get to you in a minute, sir. I'm trying to not aggro these guards, because I want these guys dead first, for the obvious reason. They shoot fucking rockets. Okay. You can also do that with the no bounty posted. I don't know if I've showed that yet. Okay, good. As long as the rocket guys are dead, I don't give a shit. So our next bounty is actually in the reactor area. It's one of these Ugnaughts. And he's wanted dead, if I remember correctly. There we go. Excuse me, sir. I'll be with you in a moment. Yeah, he's wanted dead. We have to kill that guy very specifically, though, because if we're not careful, he can walk over to the reactor edge, and then he'll just do the animation of where the NPC starts falling, and then we're fucked. So we gotta be really clever about how we kill this guy. I just do not want anybody around me when I do this. Because you see where he's at right now? He can end up falling off of the reactor, and that's really annoying. In a modern game, by the way, you'd just be able to rotate the auto target to something else, but this is old-ass 2000s era gaming. We just had to make do with what we had. It's a miracle this game even had a lock-on feature at all. Alright, so this is a little bit iffy, but hopefully he's fine here. Good. Okay. And like I said, crouch, shoot. Crouch and shoot. That's how you know I've played this game a lot. If you couldn't tell by now, because I learned that as a kid, because you'll see what I'm talking about as we get into Malistaire. There's a couple of tricks this game does. Like, doors and grates have a different collision hitbox, so you can kind of get away with, like, marking stuff or shooting things through them. It's really cool. If you know how to break it, it looks really funny. I play this game too much, I know. Hello! I thought you weren't gonna be there. Alright. Scared the shit out of me a little bit. More scary than anything. Yeet, have a grenade. Comboing your weapons is something that you really want to do. I know it doesn't seem like a big deal, but when you do that, you save yourself precious seconds in a gunfight. So, but yeah, I love Uvu 4. This is just such a cool level. And now we got missile guys and heavy rifle guys. This is just the best, isn't it? So, I lied. It's not in the second, it's the third reactor bit that has the secret in it. And by the way, if you jump like how far I just did and you don't hold your jetpack at the end, or at some point, you will totally crater and die. The game just auto-levels you off and says, ah, you fell. You're dead. So always be mindful of that. Okay. And no, you can't do these in random orders. They have to be done in the order in which they're like given. You can only do reactor core 1, 2, and then 3. You can't have the hot dog and the hamburger and the taco. You gotta have one. You get all of them eventually, but you gotta have one. I didn't make that expression up. My roommate's friend did from like ages ago. See, like that? That's when you gotta start taking damage, and you don't want to... If you fall too far, I'm not kidding, you will die, and it's really embarrassing. Okay. So our next bounty is a guard captain, and he's gonna be on the, one of those little closets at the end of the hallways down here. Not here, but in the next reactor room. It's pretty merciful that they don't shove them in these kinds of corridors, because these places are fucking awful. In terms of, like, dealing with guys, I should say. Like, if they mix, like, the dudes together and they start moving around, it's just a nightmare. Alright. So, Rocket Man, we know what to do with these guys, right? Burning up the fuel here alone. Get out of my life. This is why I saved my darts, by the way. Oh, guy just suddenly spontaneously dropped dead. That doesn't sound fun. Oh, Billy's not looking too good either. Billy had a case of the spinnies. Huh? The fuck was that? Oh god, there's like more rocket guys. They'll eventually make their way over here if you're not careful. Like I just said. Oh, you're fucking kidding me, dude. That hit you. You're bullshit. This fucking guy. Okay? Okay. That should take care of it before more of them come in. So he should be over here. He's wanted alive, right? Yeah. Starburn. Land Starburn. That's a name. That's a fucking glup shitto name if I've ever heard one. This guy had to have been like an outcast Jedi or something. He's fucking serious business. Oh, I haven't shown this off yet, have I? Yeah, you'll just fucking look like an idiot when you don't have darts and the camera fucks up. I haven't mentioned that yet. Yeah, if you hold movement when you're doing it, you'll just fuck the camera up. I'm telling you, there's hardly anything I don't know about this game. It's embarrassing. But dude, when you were like a kid in the 2000s without a job, number one, and you got like one game every now and then, especially when the PS2 was pretty new, games were, like I said, $30 I paid for this back in pre-owned as well. Get out of my way, you little shits. And you just had a few games and you played the shit out of them. So I didn't get the secret over here just so I could actually see better, because you can see there's like a little like glyph on the bottom of these, but they're really hard to see from a distance, but the secret will let you see where it is pretty easily. God, I don't remember how many guys. I think this is a robot too. That fucking whiffed? God damn it, dude. I cannot believe both 2 missiles and a grenade. Oh, Jesus. Yep, there's the robot. Okay, that could have gotten pretty bad. If you're like thinking, this game looks pretty easy, by all means, go ahead. Play it on Steam and tell me it's easy after you've never played it with no experience. Alright, so next thing we gotta do is look for the fire spray logo. Fire spray just sounds like a euphemism for fucking gonorrhea. Oh yeah, it's the fire spray model. Uh-oh. That could have gotten bad real fast. Alright, let the jetpack come back. I don't know what's underneath me. Okay, thank you. If you can't tell, I know the timing in this game really well. That's also what makes the jetpack look very smooth. But if you don't know how it works, and the timing of it, it's very... I wouldn't say difficult, but it's very hard to get used to. It's floaty, but it's so fun. It is like... You know, I'm a sucker for games that have a unique movement mechanic, and this is one of them. Alright, that's where we gotta go. I'm not sure if I can fly up there from here, though. Okay, perfect. Yep, you can see, I'm not looking at it right now, but it's actually the fire spray ship logo. That thing right there. Sold so many fucking toys just based on that alone. Alright, so I'm not worried about accidentally killing the bounty. Oh. I don't know what's going on. Okay, that could have been me. Jesus. Here, have a grenade. Have a Mohawk grenade! Jesus Christ. Oh my god, I finally died! It took how long? Jesus, I fish and mailed finally? That's expected. I mean, it was gonna happen sooner or later. Usually it's those fucking heavy blaster guys that kill me in any level. Them and the missile guys fucking my trajectory up. Those are the only things that are really gonna kill me. Famous last words. Alright. This is not the bounty, but I want to double check. No, I didn't think so. I didn't think so. I'm like, I don't think he can wander this far down. So, the next one's a guard captain, and I believe... You're not a guard captain, just shut up. No one cares, you're just wearing goggles and a helmet. Doesn't make you cool. Jesus! There he is. Joth Coltrane. That's a name. Okay. So down there is where we gotta go. Can you guess what's down there? If you guessed boss, well, I think you've played at least more than one video game. Alright, I got plenty of health. That's all I need, really. Get out of my life. Okay. Being able to shoot quickly is, like, the most important thing in this game. Like I said, imagine if I had fucking ammo. Oh, shit. There we go. Take me down, buddy. And this is gonna be a boss. What kind of boss? You just got to wait and see. If Django didn't twirl the guns, it wouldn't work right. This is how this works. Jesus Christ. This boss has 4 fucking missile launchers on it, or 3. I can't remember exactly how many, but it's too damn many. That's all there is to it. So I'd rather kill it as fast as humanly possible. Thank you very much. Alright, boss is dead. That's right, you go down the hole. That's where the shit goes. That's what you are. You're the shit! And not the good kind. So yeah, we killed 144 people just trying to get out of this hellhole. Hope you guys liked it. I'll see you in the next one. Have a good one.
Oh, you startled me. I was just on the phone with a special friend.
I need to shut down the prison's shield to get off this rock. Got any ideas?
Do you need someone to get close to?
What about you?
It's really simple. Jot down my number. You better hurry before my line gets busy again. I'll be waiting for you.
$4.99 per minute, adults only.